Greetings, everybody. Patrick here. Happy Monday, everybody. Uh, the week of Halloween, spooky season is here. The spooktacular. Um, so I've been thinking about doing this for a little bit. I haven't done this in a while, and this will be our first time helping our good friend Jason out. Uh, but I thought I'd do my part in helping a very nice guy, very nice guy. Sort of wish I knew him a little bit better. But what I do know of him is he's an outstanding person. So this is very easy to do. So we're going to help our good friend Ginja Ninja hit 1,000. We're gonna give it a run. How about that? He's got 911. I think I can get him up to 950. I think I can, with your help, of course. And while we're doing that, we will be talking about our show tonight with Matt Peters from Mad Angel Films. There's Waffles. Well, we're going to do our part right here, Eric. We're going to try to get him to 1,000. I think I could do this with your help. And then we also got to get Waffles up and running too. But he's got to make a solemn promise before I do Waffles. He's got to make me a promise that he will not delete his channel. He could put it to sleep, but he cannot delete it. And then I'll be more than happy to help the Waffles out too, the best channel name on YouTube. So here we are. Hey, what's going on, Brian? Let me drop the link real quick because that will probably be the best thing I could do here. We are trying to get our friend Jason here up to 1,000 subs by Halloween. So this is my contribution to the effort. So if you have not subbed to our good friend Ginja Ninja, please do so. Super nice guy, very well, has a lot of horror film knowledge. He's from Australia. He's got the ZZ Top thing going on. I mean, what more could you not like? Rumor has it that he's an IFC Midnight fan. I'm not sure about that. I'm just throwing that in there. Hey, Tom, how are you? Hey, Anthony. Waffle. Okay, everybody has seen this. This is forever. Waffle says that he is not going to delete his channel. He's going to put it to sleep if he needs to take a breath, but he's not going to delete it. Good. Awesome. We are so there with you, Waffles. Jackie Lamb. Yeah, you know, I can do that. Hold on, Gareth. Hold on. Let's see if I can. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I do have a lazy eye, so it'll go to the left. So yeah, I could be Jack Elam. Oh my gosh, I bet he didn't expect me to do that. Share us out if you can. Share us out if you can. That would be awesome. And then I got something else to talk about. I didn't think I took it downstairs, did I? Oh, I might have taken it downstairs. Oh, there it is. Well, that's not it. Damn it, I think I did take it downstairs. I put it over here. So this is sort of like a dual stream today. We're going to go ahead and help Jason out here. And then I'm going to be doing a little promo for our show today. We're here on a Monday. We'll be talking to Matt Peters from Mad Angel Films. We'll be talking about Graveyard Shark tonight at 8 o'clock. So I'm very excited about that. You can find that link in my on my wall. You guys can go ahead and hit the notification if you like. So, like I said, we're just doing this for our friend Jason. He's got 911 subs. Actually, I'm sure he's already got more by now. You guys never fail to amaze me. So we already got 2 subs already. So now he's up to 913. Now I'm gonna need some help on this one. I need you to you go to your community tabs and share his link out. Uh, hey, what's going on, JT? That's right. We are helping our good friend Ginja Ninja reach his 1,000 mark by Halloween. So this is our contribution to that. So share us out if you can, and let's help him reach that 1,000 mark because he is a really good guy and he deserves our support. He really does. He can go through our community. He can go to anybody's community and fit right in. He's very kind. Always has good things to say about people. I saw that he sent a care package to someone in the United States. A care package from Australia to the United States. A care package. You know how much money that costs? You know how much that costs to do? And I saw the box. That was no just a single DVD either. He sent a box of stuff. Very generous, very kind-hearted. So we are here to honor that and to support that. And brother Max just threw down a sub. All right. Now remember too, we got to remember remind people too, when you do sub to a channel, just watch and comment on a video between 3 to 5 minutes long. Just comment. Just say, hey, it's a great video. I really enjoyed watching your content. Watch it all the way through. Otherwise, YouTube does have a bad habit of coming by and removing. Okay, see, Gareth says he just unsubbed from JT so he can continue subbing to the Ninja. Hey, by any means possible, right? By any means, right? Oh my God. Next thing don't worry, JT. I'm sure I'm next on the list. Yeah, I unsub from Patrick. I'm gonna go ahead and give my sub to Ninja. Uh, shit. So yeah, so tonight we're back at it. Uh, I gotta bring my own page up here because I gotta fix my links here. We will be talking to Matt Peters today. Looking forward to that. Um, he's a filmmaker. His Mad Angels films. They have over 20 films that they have produced and released. The latest one is Graveyard Shark. Um, Come on, the movie just looks amazing. It really does. The shark looks killer. It does. It looks legit. And it's practical effects. So I mean, how cool is that? That's actually a pretty involved creature, if you ask me. All right, let me go ahead and get my launch ready so I can promote him. Um, yeah, we had a lot of fun last week. We had definitely had a lot of fun. We got to talk to Lou Simone last week, who directed Nine Windows, and then we got to talk to Morgan Malam, and she's definitely, and that's a really good interview, by the way, if I do say so myself. Um, there wasn't very many light questions in that interview. We got in the nitty gritty about indie filmmaking and whatnot. Um, Most of the time, when you have a third guest for the third time, it's pretty fluffy. But Morgan's on the right way up. That's just all there is to it. There's a couple of other screen queens out there that are they're ready to break, right? And pretty soon we're going to be seeing them in bigger productions, maybe like Bloomhouse or Neon or something like that. I do believe that. I do believe that we're going to be seeing some of these actors that we have interviewed. We're going to be seeing them on bigger productions. All right, let me just do this real quick, and I'll get back to our drive for Jason. Um, Man, if we can get him up to 950, so share us out. That's really important to share us out if you can, if you wish to help out. Man, we could get him to 950. Could you believe that? That would be cool. Someone else would pick him up and push him over by Thursday. I think we can do it. Uh, I think we can do it. All right. So while I'm doing this, reason I'm not having the camera in front of me, I'm talking like I am, is because I am beginning to make my run for uh, the show tonight. Um, Matt Peters from Mad Angel Films. Uh, so I'm pretty excited. Like I said, I'm excited, and there's supposed to be some cast and crew members coming on as well. Okay. Let's see. Thank you. No problem, Brian. No problem. Oh my gosh, look who just popped up. It's the Care Bear. Oh my gosh, the mighty Care Bear has returned. First we got Waffles returning, now we got the Care Bear. Oh snap. Hope you're doing well, Care Bear. You're missed, of course. Let's go, let's go, let's share us out. Uh Share us out. Let's see what we got him up to. Let's see, 913. I bet you we're up to 915 now. Okay, 914. I'm digging it. So we got three there. That's awesome. I'm not I mean that's three more than he got before, so we are on our way. Um, so I'll be here for a couple hours to do this. Uh, and like I said, I'll be also be pushing I'll be pushing our show for tonight as well. So and oh, you know what? I should actually do that, right? Let me drop his link again and then pin it so people can see it. All right. I know you guys haven't seen me do one of these in a little bit. I used to do these a hell of a lot more earlier, um, but I enjoy doing them. I enjoy doing what I call push streams where we're pushing someone up to a goal. I do enjoy it quite a bit. Uh, that's good to know. I thought the Bills would bring you out of your cave, Carrie. I said it was football season. The Bills are playing decently well. If that doesn't wake up a hibernating Care Bear, I don't know what will. Uh, let's see. Oh yeah, let's do this. So we're gonna go ahead and copy, and then we're gonna come back over here and drop. I Yeah, you guys are doing well. You guys are playing very well. We're playing the Giants tonight. The Steelers are at home and they're playing the Giants on Monday Night Football. So here is the link to Jason's page channel, and I am going to go ahead and pin that up top so people can see it. That's awesome right there. All right, so there we go. Thank you for sharing us out. We're at 914. I'm hoping that we can get to 950. Of course, we'll need a lot of help for that. We'll need a lot of share outs. Hopefully, we'll get some afternoon people to come on in, get some European folks. If you notice that Matt was here and also Gareth was here. It is only, it's barely 6 o'clock past there in the UK, so still relatively evening over there. So we can still get some of the European folks coming in and followers and friends. Um, Thank you, Care Bear. I don't know how we're doing it. We're 5-2 and we're paper tigers. We really are. We're gonna see what the Steelers are all about on the back half of the schedule. Um, but right now they're winning. It's all that matters. I don't know how they're doing it. Uh, so I mean, if they played the Bills tomorrow, I would bet on the Bills to win. I don't think the Steelers are all that strong right now, but um, that's right. When you get here, you get to talk a little football too. So we'll talk a little football here, keep us going. So I'm going to go ahead and start pushing our good friend Matt out um, for tonight's show. Graveyard Sharks. Damn, I mean, you can't deny that. All right, let's see what we got going here. Here we go. And I don't know how this happened, but I just got to give a shout out to our the magnificent poet Katie Thrun. She has managed to make clips of the interview that we did, and she's running them. And thank you so much, Katie, if you hear this or not. But thank you so much. And she's been sharing it over and over and over. And Katie is a tremendous poet. She might, not to say I have a whole lot of experience with it, but I do know I do know I have been around poetry for a lot of my creative life. I love poetry. I love the language. I love the flow of it. I'm not very good at it. I've written a couple of pieces back in the day, um, and I did even spoken word. Probably better spoken word than a poet. But I love the I love it. I have poetry books here. Um, I used to write poetry for my wife. Um, uh, uh, but Katie's probably definitely in the top 10 poets I've ever watched in person. Um, just a skilled and talented writer. She could drop poems at the top of her head. I mean, we could be talking right here, and she could go ahead and take a word out of our chat and come up with a poem for it and drop it within 5 minutes. It's an incredible gift. I don't know how she does it, but she is running. She is running. Hey Sue, how are you? We are doing a push for our good friend Ginja Ninja, Jason. He is a very, very nice young man, and we are trying to get him up to 1,000 subs. He is at 914. We're going to do our part to get him up to 950 today. I think we can. 36, we've done 36 before. We've done 36 subs on this channel before. I know we can do it. Poetry is definitely a great way of expressing emotions. Very therapeutic. I agree. I agree. She's got her and Stasha Strange have put out. Well, Stasha put out a book called "Caw." It's an anthology, a poem anthology, and Katie has contributed to that. Um, you can find both ladies, Katie Thrun and Stasha Strange. You can both find them on my playlist, my 8 Questions with playlist called The Writers. The playlist is called The Writers, and you can go there and you can see Katie and Stasha both are listed in there. I put writers and poem poetry in one, or poets in one grouping, until I get like maybe 10 or 12 poets, and then I'll make their own playlist. Oh gosh, I should have known that. How did I know that? I should have. Yeah, here comes the Bills. We should have got Big Daddy J in the house, Justin. He is back and rocking and rolling. And good to see you again coming out, Jason. Justin. I got two Justins in the chat. Um, yeah, yeah, it's definitely football season. I don't know. I don't know if you know if you met Carrie or not, Justin. But you guys should connect with each other, as you guys are both Bills fans. I don't think the Steelers play the Bills this year, so that's a good thing. I'm not complaining about that at all. Though we do get to play Kansas City and the referees like everybody else has. It's funny how it's supposed to be 11-11 on both sides, but it's actually like 20-11 if you count in the refs with the Chiefs. I've never seen the refereeing so poor in the NFL than I have seen them with the referees with the Chiefs games. I normally would laugh. I would normally would laugh at people saying, "Well, the refs are the refs are in the pocket." But good Lord, I'm not laughing now. I've watched so many games with so many obvious calls going against the other team or not being called for the Chiefs. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind that the NFL wants the Chiefs to make the Super Bowl. They want that Taylor Swift fan base to follow them, and so that's what they're doing. That's why we're seeing her. It's something that she didn't ask for. That's the funny thing is, it's like I don't need the publicity. Um, I don't. She doesn't. But the NFL has decided to put its wagon on her train, and it's spilling out to the playing field, and it's a real shame. It's a real shame. So in fact, I dare say they're undefeated. I think they have an excellent chance of going undefeated um, if the referee play continues to be this poorly. Uh, uh, you know, so yeah, we know about that. We know about it. I mean, I mean, we're talking like you're in trouble. You're in trouble when the casual watcher of football doesn't even have a team. They're not even invested in the game really. They just watch it socially. You're in trouble when those people are starting to notice that and starting to comment on that. Like how the Chiefs are being handed everything. When a person who doesn't even follow the sport is able to just see the cheating going on, you're in deep trouble. All right. So let me go back to Jason's channel real quick. I just want to let you know what he's been working on. He does a Friday night show, and I wish I could stay awake for this, but he does a Friday night show with various people. He comes up there around, I want to say like 4 a.m. our time, because remember he's in Australia, and I know he has people come up there and hang out with them. I know he's had the Mudbloods on there as far as guests go. Uh, like I said, it's early. It's really early. I mean, you have to be a night owl to hang out with that. But he does that show every Friday. He does reviews. Um, let's see. He got some present. He got some gifts sent to him. So people respect Jason. They sent him some loot as well. Good friends. He's good friends with a lot of people. Um, I'm looking over some of his reviews. He reviewed the Greasy Strangler. Oh my God, I heard that movie is absolutely nutty. Um, Now, I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but they no longer sell, or certain companies are no longer servicing Australia in terms of like Disney. They don't do any more physical release in Australia. They don't ship their products over there. If you're an Australian cinephile, if you want movies from Disney, you have to pay a pretty price for that. All right, Charles is here. Uh, Tom just dropped here. Two fun review channels just got deleted by YouTube. What channels were they, Tom? It's- and Charles, thank you so much. Thank you so much for subbing to his channel. He's a great guy. I didn't hear about the review channels, but if you know which ones they are, Tom, that's a shame. Um, to be honest with you, man, it's not surprising. It's not surprising at all. Um, as far as if you're here trying to if you're trying to monetize your YouTube channel here, you know what, it's just good luck with that because they have so many AI channels now that are popping up that are just, I mean, you can tell they're AI, and they're running content without copyright, without worrying about copyright, and they're pushing the smaller channels out. They really are. They're not going to let you make money off of YouTube anymore. Just not. Those days of being a YouTuber. as far as making money goes, being someone like the like Mr. Beast or anybody else. Those days are rapidly passing. Um, yeah, you could buy some followers, but YouTube knows when you do that. They know when you're doing that, um, and they're going to come get you sooner than later. If they haven't already gotten you, they can shadow ban you. They can limit they can shadow ban you. They can suppress your content. They know when a channel is trying to get over on them. Hey, Lady Valerie, how are you? How are you? We are doing a push for our friend Ginja Ninja. We're trying to get him up to 1,000 subs by Halloween. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop. I'm gonna drop this because you guys. Let me just drop this because this is a crazy ass movie. So I'm gonna drop this. I'm gonna drop this video out on you guys here. So this is his review for the Greasy Strangler. He really is. So this is his review for the Greasy Strangler. So if you haven't subbed to him yet, please consider doing so. Please share this stream out right now. The more we get inside here, the more fresh faces we get inside here, the better it is for us to hit his goal. So that will really be helpful for us. We'd like to get him up to at least 950. I think we can do that. I really do. Let's see. We're at 914, but let me refresh. Okay, we're at 915. So that's not bad. We started out at 911. So we already got four, and we only been on for a little bit. We haven't even been on a half hour yet, and we already got four subs. So that's not bad. Um, we're on our way. Oh, the professor, my fellow budget baller, walked on in. Greetings, Professor. Greetings. Glad you're here. So what do you guys think? In the chat, what do you think? Do you think that you're going to be able to monetize and make money off of YouTube or uh, uh, yeah. Uh, Brian says YouTube is acting like a beast. Hope they don't hit me with anything. I have a few copyright flags. Well, warnings are different from strikes. You don't want strikes. Strikes are bad. Strikes are bad. Um, Warnings, yeah, that's happened too. Uh, I see. Those days are gone. I agree with you, Waffles. I agree with you. I think unless you're here for the love of it, or you could become still a good YouTuber and still make money off of YouTube, but it's going to be outside of YouTube. Like Ken and Ashley Sledge. They have and some of the they go out and do conventions now. They have used their YouTube channel and leveraged it to become media guests over at various conventions. So they're going to make some coin doing that. The more they keep, the more popular they get, and more and more conventions will have them come in there, and that will probably lead off to some more advertisements directly with different companies. That can still happen. That can still happen. But as far as coming in and making content strictly on your content and your followers, um, YouTube ain't gonna give you nothing. Everything you're gonna get is gonna be from the outside. Jamie is here. Jamie Hart, that she is here. Glad you're here. We are pushing our good friend Ginja Ninja. We are trying to get him up to 950 subs. Um, we'll see what we can do. I also got to bring out an attention too. I'm going to give out I'm going to help my friend and my fellow IFC Midnighter. So our friend Mary Wilson. So he's probably seen these out in the, out in the out in YouTube. or even Facebook, where people will be selling stuff either on either on Instagram or YouTube or or at least making arrangements for that, or Facebook. You go ahead, you buy from somebody, buy somebody, marketplace, I think it's called. So our friend Mary, she bought a box from this guy on Instagram named Endless Media, and the guy's ripped her off. He's ripped her off, um, and she's trying to get her money back, and he's just not giving it back, and she's not answering. But I just want to point this out to everybody that the guy's a fool, because she had done business with her before, and it was the last time was a little bit iffy too. But she got her box, and the stuff that he sent her was pretty crappy in my opinion. We had a laugh about it, but I'm thinking, man, if I pay $20, I'm expecting some decent movies in there. Maybe not, 100 recent releases, but I'm not expecting the dregs of Dollar Tree. So this place is called Endless Media. That's what he's calling himself. He's at 72 West Broadway, Unit 206 in Eugene, Oregon. He is a scam artist. He is a scammer. He is a thief, and he needs to return. I guess he's on Marketplace. He's got a 4.1 rating. We're gonna go over there and visit him and knock the hell down that rating. That's what we're gonna do. But just be aware of the scammers out there too, folks. There are out there, and we do see them. We do see them. And this guy here, Endless Media, is definitely one of the worst I've seen. Um, and Mary's trying to get her money back, and but you know what? I told her to give me the information, and I'm going to shout this guy out, put him on blast, and so we are. That's just a horseshit thing to do to somebody, but also buyer beware. Do your work. Do if before you make a trade with somebody, vet them out. To make sure that they are legit. Like if you meet somebody in a group, I see a lot of people do a lot of trading in Facebook groups and whatnot. Uh, yes, yes, we're going scam. Yeah, we got Mary lost $20 plus shipping. She she lost $20 when what she did was she bought this box. This guy selling a box of 100 loose DVDs, not cases, just the DVDs itself, because shipping, that would be crazy. So what he's done basically, he has gotten the dregs of yard sales and flea markets, Dollar Tree, and he's got a 100 seat DVD. So he can't sit there and say, well, he says they're random. I don't know what's in the box. Uh, but he sends them out. And I've already seen two of the boxes that she's got. The first one was actually okay. I don't think it was actually from him. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think the first time it was from him. The second time she did it again, and she did it. She tried the random box again, and it was dog meat. It was dog meat. She didn't get anything. She got, I think out of the 100, I think she maybe got like 13 or 14 that were decent. The rest of them were just horseshit. Uh, yeah, I certainly can. I certainly, you know what? Let me do that right now. I could do that. Oh crap! Hold on. Let me see if I can. Give me one. Okay. Okay, so his name on Instagram is Endless Media or Endless Media. Yeah, Endless Media. He is on Instagram. It looks like. So that'll be good. Um, and quite honestly, don't hit him directly, but report his channel. That's the best way you can hurt him. Is to hit his channel. You know, saying fraud. Best way to do it. He'll never know it hit him. One day he'll be getting up. He'll have a channel. The next day he won't because we all hit him up for the fraud. Um, is that underhanded a little bit? No, not considering what he's done. Um, so he doesn't need out there trying to sell shit to people when he's ripping them off. Um, and the rating itself, only he's got 19 ratings and it's already a 4.1. That right there is a red flag. How could you have such a low rating after only with only 19 views? You should be having a perfect rating at 19. But the fact you already got almost at 4 and falling tells me that you've been ripping off more than just Mary. All right, let's see if we can get his address up here. I'm sure we can. Okay. Oh, I can't. Okay. Let me go back here and put out his address. So, oh my gosh, Waffles. No, no. You have to, if you have Instagram, Waffles, send it to me on Instagram or Facebook. Let's see. 72 West Broadway. And let me get his, let's see. See, let me get the address. Let me get the zip code on here because that's important too. And that is, oh, I gotta find that again. Let me find that. Let me see. Well, you know what? Let's see if I can get that. I know Mary gave that to me, so yeah. Maybe not. Might not have a zip code, so we might have to look up Eugene's zip code. I'm just not sure. Okay. His zip code should be on his Instagram page. Actually, his Instagram page should be, or his Facebook page should be on there. I'm gonna mark him down there, and thank you, Waffles. Um, so Eugene, Oregon. So yeah, so tell your friends and everything else that people are scamming out there. They, let's see, the homepage was empty, so I thought they were gone. Hopefully not. But yeah, they're still there. Let's see. Okay, Waffle says, I will ask her. Hold on, Michael. Let me go ahead and ask her what she has. That's very kind of you, sir. Very kind. Because Mary, yeah, yeah. This is awesome. Let me get her. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, Mary adds a lot. If you guys have watched this, I don't know if how many caught yesterday's show. I know Waffles was there yesterday, and I know Eric was there for a little bit. Uh, we did Mary's part of the ISC Midnights, and we come on the last the last Sunday of every month, and we talk about an ISC movie. And Mary's been here for a while, and we have a lot of fun. Me and Ben and Mary and Horror with Haas, and I've gotten to know Mary pretty well, during the last year and a half, and she's a really great person. Um, she has a great sense of humor. She loves horror. Um, uh, she's just, she's actually one of my very favorite people on here. I have a lot of favorite people. God, I have a lot of favorite people, actually. You guys are all my favorite people, including you, Brian. You're new to me, but man, um, oh, no problem. You could, you know what? That's what I mean, Jamie. Um, uh, uh, vet people out as far as who to get to know them. A lot of people will try to get to know you very, very fast, but vet them out. Go back there and see what they posted in the past and whatnot. I'm not saying like go like 10 years ago and what they said, I like to eat cats. Um, I'm not saying, that's something that he said in anger 10 years ago, so crucify him today, which seems a very unsettling thing that I see happening. But I'm saying if you see somebody here today on YouTube or Facebook or whatnot, and they come onto you really fast or whatnot, get to know who they are first, before opening up. Get to know them, talk to them a little bit, talk to them on the phone if you can, or face to face, and listen to what they tell you. And so you can, because there's always red flags up. I mean, I'm sure Jamie can tell you when she started seeing red flags about Voldemort, and it's important to know that. I recently just heard. I recently just and we still don't know how this happened. We're just like I'll tell you the story here in a second. Some of you maybe already know about it or not. Um, so when I first started, hey Betty J, when I first came onto YouTube and I started on my channel, I was brand spanking new. I didn't know anybody. I knew two people, three people. Dan Dozzle, on Horrific Nightmares JM, and Hobbs Horror. I only knew three people. Um, but as I got to know the community better, you meet a lot of other people. And one of other people I met was this guy, and we all know his name once I say it. His name was Art with Horror. Art with Horror. So he came across as a super friendly guy, very friendly guy. He's super nice, engaging. He made fun videos. I mean, he lives in California. He worked in a hospital. He's just seemed like and a family, kids, and just one of us. One of us. Well, that's what we thought until this young lady started sharing out in the community what he was like behind the scenes. And we were talking about this, me and JT were talking about this, and he came across as a guy that you would expect to see on To Catch a Predator. The girl posted up the private messages, the pictures that he sent her, and she was like 14. I mean, she was young, and very, very alarming to know that was happening. Um, I mean, it was just shocking. It was shocking, and it was a felony. Yes. Um, well, Jamie, he's back. He's on TikTok. He is on TikTok. He's Unbreakable 1568. He's back. I got that. I learned that from Ricky from Old AF Reviewers. He sent me a picture. He sent me a screenshot of him on TikTok, and he said, "I thought this guy was locked up." So did I. I thought he was locked up too. I think everybody thought he was locked up at first. I couldn't believe it. I was like, okay, so even if he, because he was on the computer, and I'm thinking, well, if he got arrested and he got convicted and he got put on the sex offenders list, he's not allowed to use a computer. He's not allowed to. He would be breaking the law. But he's been on TikTok for a while now, and then I heard that nothing happened. Nothing happened. That the girl either just didn't go forward with it, or my theory was that he settled with her. He settled with her. He must have paid her some money. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of because it's right there, and I'm sure all of us sent those sent the I'm sure a lot of us sent the content for that girl, sent it on to YouTube. Forwarded on there. Look, this is what this guy's doing. Um, and the cops. I mean, the girl didn't have to say anything to the cops. Any one of us could, and they would have investigated. They didn't really necessarily need her. If someone has sent this in saying, "Hey, this girl's," she's saying that she's being harassed, she's being sent sexually, content. She's just a child. She's a minor, and we're not talking like, we're talking like I said, To Catch a Predator shit. Uh, I was just flabbergasted. Like I couldn't understand how he's still on the computer. Or I do know that he moved. That I know. I know he moved because he used to live on the coast. He needs to comment about that. You guys all remember that. If you remember him, he was working. Yes, Michael, it is. Yep. And everybody with and all of us people in the community that had kids were really appalled. Um, oh, thank you so much, Snow. So, but here we are. And I'm sure. Like every time, and Art knows that we know, and now he has to know that we know that he's on there now. There's been a couple of YouTubers that know who he is and what he's done, and when they turned around and commented on that, he immediately blocked them. So he knows that there's people out there that know what he's capable of. And believe me, there will be a next time. That was not a one-time event. It never is with a molester. It never is. I'm sure once he gets comfortable over TikTok, and I'm sure he'll be looking to do that all over again. Um, yes, it's not as easy to get these guys on. Yeah, isn't that something? I don't understand how. I'm not sure how why that is so hard either, Jamie. Uh, Hey, John, how are you, sir? How are you? Hopefully, Scarefest is awesome for you. We are helping our good friend Ginja Ninja out. We are, let me put his address on here again. We are at 900 and 917. Tight. We're getting them up there. We're getting them up there. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So that's really that's let's see. So here's what we're talking about, John. Uh, we're trying to help our friend Ginja Ninja up to 1,000 subs. We're trying to do it by Halloween. So he's got 917. We need to get him up to 1,000. So we need 83. But we're working it hard right now. We're working it hard. Um, okay. Okay. Mary just pinged me and said that um she used what this called Shop app, and she spent $27.49. $27.49 on she used a Shop app. Um, but- so I guess she does not have PayPal or Vimeo. Um, uh, Oh, I don't know what Shop app is. It must be new. That was a new one to me. I don't know how many these apps are. Everybody seems to be doing apps these days. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Mike? Let's see. Oh, okay. So it's 6 o'clock now. Oh, so 6 hours ahead. You're 6 hours ahead of us. Oh, I'm glad to know that. But we're gonna be. I think we're slide. I think we're. Yes, I'm gonna contact him again, John. I'm gonna contact Carl now that he's home, and then I'll see if I can get an interview with him. Uh, yeah, Waffles is back. Yes, UK. So I know that they moved their. I think ours. I bet. I bet. All right. Let me go back and throw out a few. Let me throw out a few shares here. All right. So wow, we already got him six. That's cool as hell. All right. Okay. So this guy's on a marketplace. Endless Media. He's on Marketplace. It looks like, and he is on Instagram. He's on Instagram as Endless Media Core. So I can go ahead and send that to you. Uh, he's on. Let's see. He's got a YouTube channel. Endless Media 666. Wow, this guy. Yeah. All right. So he's on his channel name is Endless Media 666 on YouTube. Wow. On Instagram, it's Endless Media Core, CORP, and then it's his mark Facebook is his Endless Media Core, 72 West Broadway, Unit 206, Eugene, Oregon, United States. Oh, his email too. We got his email, Endless Media Corporation at gmail.com. Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know. Sure, we can have some fun with that. So that's good. That's good. I think a few people coming in there and saying, "Hey, dude, don't rip off people." Um, okay. Uh, 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 through whatnot. What is a whatnot? I have no idea what a. I have so there's so many apps out there, Professor. Let's see. Let me see what we're at to now. I have a feeling we're rising. Okay. All right. We're gonna get him up there. Let's see. Wow, that's cool as hell right there, John. Jamie, if you guys teamed up, you Jamie and you teamed up on on your table, that would be pretty damn awesome. Um, did you guys see that Gross Fest is starting to name their guests? Um, Tom and Tim Gross from Gross Fest, the brothers Gross. They are starting to bag guests on the book guests on for 2025. They almost already got their guest commitments done already. Yes, yeah, I would. Yeah, I like I need to do that. Uh, uh, yeah, I don't. Let me see if I can see if I can see if he mentioned his name or not. That actually would be, if people knew his name, that would probably be pretty interesting. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead and talk among yourselves for a few minutes. I got to go ahead and start pushing this out for our show tonight. Hopefully, you guys can all come by tonight. At least say hi. 8 o'clock. I'm on tonight. I'll be talking with Matt Peters from Mad Angel Films. We're going to be talking about Graveyard Shark. I love my job. Ah, thank you, John, for let me for pushing my stuff on your group. I'm dropping it now. Right. Man, that's a pain in the ass doing group sharing through groups. I do about 35 to 40 shares. I don't know how many ever translate to the show though. It's the hardest thing to attract. Let's see. Good friend Christopher. Oh, all right, all right. Okay. And I'll end this round here with a couple more. All right, all right. Yeah, I really am appreciative of everybody that lets me share my show in their groups. I never take it for granted, and I'm always grateful. Um, John does it. Sean from the Horror Corner, he lets me he supports me. Um, Haley from Gory B Movie. Um, Mike Zahara from Did You See That? His group is very kind. I just appreciate it. Uh, oh, good, good. That's good, Snow. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Brian. I appreciate that. Um, see, yeah, if we, yeah, Graveyard Shark's the name of the movie. Yep. I know what you know what I love I love good bad shark movies. But this one looks really cool though. I'm really anxious to see really anxious to see this is a practical costume right here. So I really want to see that up close and personal. Um, and these guys, Mad Angel Films, they have made over 20 films. This is on Blu-ray, as you guys can see. They're still releasing physical releases of their films. This is really cool. And the cover's pro. I don't know if you can see the cover very well, but that cover is really pro. I mean, you could put that in any video store and it would attract attention. Um, when I was doing when I was doing live music, I worked with a lot of local bands. Um, and one of the things I noticed when I also bought a lot. I also supported a lot of local bands and a lot of unsigned bands. And one of the things that got me and that made me stand up and notice was I noticed a lot of these bands they put their heart and soul and putting their music out, right? Going there to the best recording place, best engineer, kick ass songs, good songs. But they would come out and the covers would be dog shit. I mean, dog shit. Hand drawn, just just not just terrible. And you go to the local music stores and local they would have local music there. And you go over there and you would see so many bands that never sold shit. And a lot of them would come and complain. They'd complain to us club bookers. They sit there and say, I can't seem to get my record off the ground. And I would always sit there and I would ask him, I says, well, can I see a cover of it? Can I see what and so they would show me the cover, and it looked like it was something from junior high. I mean, junior first grade. And I was telling them, I says, you know what? It's your cover. That is a horrible cover. No one's gonna buy that. It's not attractive. It looks cheap, and people will take that cover as well. If the cover is that bad, the music will be too, and they'll pass it by. And the proof is in the pudding because they'd be sitting there. I mean, the guys from the record stores they would also say the same thing. They would sit there and say a lot of these records sell if they have an attractive cover. Um, and so, yeah, let's do it. Share us out. Because bad shark movies rock, and I know for a fact. I have friends who believe that too. Um, I see you have a meeting with accountant soon. All right, keep stacking that cash. Go get it, John. Um, Hammer, yeah, Hammerhead. Uh, 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 Thank you so much, John. I really do appreciate that. It really does help. It really does. But yeah, I would talk to them about that, and so the record store owners they would sit there, the bands would sit there and say, like, and we even had a seminar once, and we talked about that, where like, well, what can we do to make our town pop? And it's like a lot of bands made music, but man, the covers of them were just dog meat, and it was like, so he changed them around a little bit, and next thing you know, the record started taking off. Same thing with movies. Um, if you have an attractive cover, like I said, I mean, this is a pro cover right here. This is a badass cover. Has pictures on the back. The back looks clean. It looks pro. It looks like this is something you expect to see from a studio, from a major studio. There's some thought and some time and some money went into the cover of this movie. It caught my eye. Um, And I say the same thing with independents, movie makers, is to put some effort into your movie's cover. If you're going to sell physical media, put some time into the cover. Just don't put it out there just to get it out there. Take some time with it. Spend a little bit of money. It'll pay off. All right. Yes, we are still rocking and rolling. Yes, you know what? And Eric will know this. Look at Wild Eye. Wild Eye is a perfect example of that, James. They have some of the best covers of anybody. They've had some they've had some amazing cover work, but their movie the movie's not so much. uh Not so much, but they do got some kick-ass covers. So I mean, as far as the independent labels go, they probably got top three. I dare say I have to admit that, but they have some amazing covers. Oh, yeah, I can't believe we're talking Wild Eye. Oh boy. All right, let's see where we're at. I want to see where we're at with Jason here. Hopefully we got him up to 920. That would be cool. We're stuck. All right. Oh, see, Mary's got this guy's name, so let me grab that for you. Oh, I got the zip code. Uh, oh, and he switched up. So his business address is that's his business address, but his home address. Oh, we got both. We got both. Okay. No, we got no. We're gonna use his home address. Mm, 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 mm. All right, we are at 917 right now. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see. I heard there was a Meg 2, but Meg scares the hell out of me. Yeah, man. The first trailer for the Meg, man, that's a great trailer. That's a great trailer. That was pretty badass. I still have never seen I've never seen either one of those two movies. I think I have them both. I haven't watched them. I know, right? Like, I love bad shark movies, but I have not watched The Meg. What's up with that? I'm sure Eric has watched it though. Have you watched both? Have you watched both Megs, Eric? That was a major release, theatrical release and everything else. And I still haven't seen 47 Meters Down. Um, I still haven't seen that. I haven't seen the sequel to it. I think the last major shark movie that I saw from a studio that was The Shallows. Everything else I've seen has been low budget. I think the last major from the studio was The Shallows, which I really like. I really like The Shallows. I like that movie a lot. And here's something for you too. That bird in The Shallows. that stayed with us with Blake Lively. Was actually a trained seagull. That was actually a practical. That was actually a real bird sharing the scenes with her. I thought it was CGI, and then I went home and I was reading about the movie, and it's like, no, the bird was real. The bird was trained. I would think it'd be easy to train a seagull. All you have to do is just put a food in it. All right, so we're at nine. Let's see. All jokes aside, shark movies can be great as long as it seems like they're trying to make a good film. The complete opposite of anything Mark Polonia makes. Woo! Ouch! Ouch! Oh my god! But I'm with you about that. Share us out, Russell. We need to get him up to 1,000 by Halloween. So if we can get him up there, yeah, that's what I thought too. Honestly, Eric, I saw the preview of it, and then I once they actually showed the true size of the shark, I was sort of like I was already over it. I was like, this is cheesy as hell. Um, and besides, when they showed the Meg, they did not have a shark babe on there. If you want to get me to watch a shark movie, you got to put a shark babe on it. Like Shark Hunter, Huntress. Uh, uh, all right, so we're at 9:17. We're rocking and rolling. Uh, I see. The only shark movies I love are Jaws and Deep Blue Sea. I'm really snobby about it. I've seen some good shark movies. Jamie, honestly, I love watching them, but I'm sort of with you about that. I mean, I look at the other ones as just for comedy and see how bad the CGI is. Like, I can't take them seriously at all. It's like, they come up and eat somebody. It's just like you're just laughing at it. I know that there's some good. I know there are some good shark movies out there. I do know that. Um, but the Meg was just silly to me. Um, it was just silly. I mean, and yeah, I just couldn't get into that. But there has been some decent shark movies. Um, some better than average ones. Some better than average shark movies. Um, Megan was good fun. Yes, Megan was. You know what? That never came by my library. Snow. I never got it at the library. I thought I would. I thought that movie they would buy enough copies that I would get a copy through the bookstore, but they never did. I was bummed out. I was looking forward to that um, because of the Outer Limits vibe to it. The Outer Limits did the same sort of story plot line. In fact, they actually ran that plot line throughout the whole series through a corporation. There's a corporation that was mentioned in the Outer Limits, and it got mentioned at least 2 or 3 times per season on an episode. It was cool. It was cool as hell. Love the shark film with Burt Reynolds. Wait for it, called Shark. You know what? No, well, you'll be disappointed to know, Snow, that they are doing a Megan too. It's it's actually supposed to be coming out pretty soon. Actually, I heard. But the girl who played Megan aged out of the role, so there will be a new girl, but it's going to be it'll be. I'm sorry to break it to you, Snow. Um, yeah, they're making a Megan, another Megan. Come on, any horror movie that turns a profit is going to get a sequel. It's just pretty much. Now I feel bad for breaking the news. Well, you can always get Graveyard Shark. That one looks good, Jamie. I tell you what, I know you said about shark snobbery, but the Graveyard Shark looks like a lot of fun. And I do know you love fun movies. And if you haven't heard, if you haven't seen my community tab, I do have a new uh, dollar theater poll up, uh, and I went for action adventure movies this week, and I did pretty good. I think I thought they took away one option, so now you can only have vote on four. I did pretty good. I thought I picked out four pretty good movies. Um, I know you guys are probably sitting there going like, "Didn't you put Under Siege on there?" And I did, because I think Under Siege is Steven Seagal's best movie. That's that one and Out for Justice. Uh, let's see. Let's see. Do not watch Joker 2. No, I heard it was garbage. When I heard what he was doing, he was going to do from it. The only way you can watch, if you're a comic book fan, the only way you can watch Joker is knowing that it's Elseworld. It's not set in Batman's world. And I don't even know why they call it Joker. I mean, I really don't. I just, I just, I don't even know. I can't even imagine that first movie making that much money. I think the first movie's take got inflated. Nobody really. I mean, I just don't think so. I mean, Joaquin Phoenix's track record at the box office is not all that good. Not when he's the lead. Not when he's the lead. When he's in an ensemble piece, he does much better. But as a lead, let's see. Let's see. See. I'm definitely gonna watch Joker 2. That's my kind of crap. Crap. She said crap. I'm sure. Let's see. Let's see. No, Jamie, it really isn't. It's hot trash that ruins both films. Ooh, that's bad. Yeah, that's not good. It's not, and it's not bad in a good way. Yeah, I heard someone compared it to. Someone said it's just as bad as the Cats movie that came out a few years ago. That was like that one got crucified. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where if I because I got the first one, I did get the first one, but I only paid a quarter for it, or actually, I think I paid a dime for it. So if it comes through this time again, and I see it at my library's bookstore for a quarter, I'll buy it. Yeah, I'll buy it. But I mean, that's the only way I'm going to buy it. I think they just made a mistake in trying to turn it into a musical. Um, Jack Nicholson. It was Cesar Romero, and then Jack Nicholson, Heath Ledger, um, Jared Leto, and then uh, Jared Leto. I don't count this Joker here. This Joker is not a Batman. It's not the Batman Joker, so I don't count him as that. So the last person who played the Joker uh, in a DC movie was Jared Leto. And I thought that was really smart that they did not have the Joker in the Batman movie with Robert Pattinson. I think it was great that they focused on the Penguin. Too many times when they reboot, they go back to the same old, same old. So I was actually pretty cool that they went with the Penguin. See, his name is wrong too. In its origin, it's not Arthur. Let's see. Never wanted to what to be the Joker character. The public thrust onto him. Yeah. See. And the Joker's origin, his true origin, he was a underboss. I want to say in the comic books he was more of a henchman, uh, which they sort of put him out as in Batman '89. I think his origin was pretty spot on. It's pretty probably the closest to any Batman or any Joker. Yeah, Jared Leto. I did not see Suicide Squad yet, so I did not. I heard about Jared Leto's performance was not that good. Um, yeah, yeah, they're all the DC Jokers I got. Um, in the order on as far as the TV goes, as far as the Joker's being played. That's the DC one. The one with Joaquin Phoenix, I did not count that as a Joker. It's not a DC universe. I take it back, Brian. Let me take that back. You know, you got me. You got me. We have to include Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill also played the Joker, and I do count him. He played the Joker on the DC animated universe. Fantastic too. Mark Hamill was great as the Joker. I just didn't know if you consider animation canon or not. I do. The DC AU animated movies were great, and he did a lot of it. He did a lot. I mean, you have to count like I think any actor that does well, he did appear in a couple of movies. They did do a couple of Batman movies, Jamie. Let's see, The Return of the Joker, and I think The Mask of the Phantom. I think he was both in them. He's fantastic as the Joker. I think I would have, and it's not the first time too that Mark Hamill got into the DC universe. He also popped up. Not only did he play the Joker in DCAU, but he also popped up as the Trickster in the Flash, the short ones Flash. Oh yeah, yeah. If you go back, I mean, I watched. Everybody's watched the Batman series plenty of times, right? Plenty of times. Man, go back there and watch those performances they did. That's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun. Yeah, I don't really. You know what? I got hooked on the DC animation series. I got hooked on that. I always consider animation as part of being a fanboy. Um, as far as being, like there's been animated movies throughout, Disney and hell, let me look at Sin City. Um, there's a lot of good animation that's been done. The X-Men '97. That was the only good animated show that Marvel ever put out. That was really the only one they put out. But the rest of the animation they put out, DC owns it. Batman Beyond, uh, Justice League Unlimited. I mean, Superman the series. Um, I mean, just so, I mean, crazy good. Um, they had tremendous. I mean, it just moved forward. I mean, a lot of people are looking at, it's great that they're able to spend, a lot of money on the Spider Verse. For Sony, spent a lot of money and made the Spider Verse really good. And people are saying it makes the DC stories, it makes the animation look really, really basic. But I've seen the Spider Man. I've seen it. I, I'll grant it that the animation in those movies are outstanding. I'll grant you that. But DC stories are still king. They still tell a better story. I still think that the Justice League Apocalypse War, still think it owns Marvel Infinity War and Endgame. Think it owns it in 80 minutes. Beats them out. Mary, yeah, we were up late last night, late night with the devil last night. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna draw. Go ahead and share us out if you can. We are trying to get our friend Jason up to nine. We're doing it for nine. For everyone wants to do 1,000 by Halloween. We're gonna try to get him up to 920. I think we can get him up to 920. Right now we're at 917. Let me see if we're still there. Oh yeah. Um, that's my problem. I have to admit that's my weakness when I do this. I it, I have a lot of good friends. It seems. Oh, Late Night with the Devil and Oddity are the highlights this year. You know what? You are. Oh, look, Jim's here. Jim, just in time because I'm not sure if you sub to him, but we will now. Everybody, go ahead and meet Jim from Jim, Sean, and Kenny Talk Movies every other Tuesday. Uh, a lot of fun, a lot of fun. We are trying to get our friend Jason up to 1,000 subs. So we are doing a push for him right here, and hopefully we can get him up here. That's what we're trying to do. So I'm gonna drop his link right here. And if you haven't subbed to him, please consider doing so. I Late Night with the Devil and Oddity are highlights this year. Yeah, Late Night was an amazing movie. That was a lot of fun. Uh, and then I learned so much about that film too. Like I didn't know that David Dalmakian had actually he actually wrote for Fangoria. He was a writer for Fangoria. Thank you so much, Jim. All right, so we are at 918. 918. 10 years old when Batman came on the telly, and I love Batman versus the Green Hornet with Bruce Lee. Hell yeah, Russell, no doubt, right? Man, I love the Green Hornet. I personally, the Green Hornet for me is in a lot of respects it is better than Batman. But unfortunately, they didn't have the budget. I mean, the budget for the Green Hornet, God, it had to be at least 75% less than Batman's. Not even kidding you. I mean, if you go back and watch the Green Hornet, there's so much stock footage, so much stock footage. They rarely ever brought any. I mean, it was all the time. Um, let's see. Thank you for your kind words, Patrick. Not to plug my channel, but I just posted part 5 of my movie horror collection on Blu-ray. I think we could all celebrate that. We could all celebrate that. Why not? Let's see. In fact, I think we should celebrate it all together. We got friends here. We're all friends. So if you guys want to, And you can also take this opportunity to go over to sub to Jim's channel as well. And There it is. So go check out Jim's latest video right there. And If you haven't subbed to his channel, please consider doing so. And like I said, they come out, Jim and Sean and Kenny. They all come out every other Tuesday, and they either doing a roundtable or they have a guest on there, and they do rankings and deep dish and deep dives into movies. But whatever you do, they say not feeding gremlins after 12 p.m. Don't feed them after, or don't get them wet. So whatever you do, and you can do anything you want, but you can't do this. Just don't talk dirty dancing to Jim. Just don't do it. Uh, yeah, I did too, Russell. Honestly, I mean, um, man, that was just a so underrated show. Uh, or either that, or sign up for Jim's channel and then tell him how much you thought Jennifer Grey was really cute, and she really was cute in that movie. You can hate the movie, but you can't deny Jennifer Grey looking really cute. Um, but yeah, the Green Hornet. If you listen to it too, if you listen to the radio show really is good as well. Great radio show. They actually made a 12-part serial in the 40s of the Green Hornet, and even further, either further trivia as the Green Hornet and the Lone Ranger were related. The cast and the music is great, and Dirty Dancer is everything else I hate. Yeah, like nobody puts baby in the corner. I'm with you. Yes. Burt Ward wrote in his biography, one of his I think he wrote two. He wrote that he was scared. He said he was scared shitless. He says Bruce Lee was just that good. He says it's like I felt really intimidated. I'm like, I think that's just about you and everybody else there, Bert. No shame there. All right. Go ahead and talk among yourselves for a minute. I'm going to throw out a few more shares for the show tonight. Let's see. All right. Graveyard Shark tonight, 8 o'clock. Uh, okay, that's right. Tomorrow we will also be happening. We're just talking. Tomorrow night we're having a Rainbow Fright on the show. Um, she'll be here tomorrow night at 8 o'clock as well. So we'll be talking with DeRay about I don't know what we're talking about. Uh, we're gonna be talking about something tomorrow. And also, we're talking. Yeah, she just asked us, "What are we talking about tomorrow?" I'm going like, "No, I don't think we have any topics tomorrow. We're just gonna talk." She's one of my favorite people. She's definitely got the best voice for on the tube as well. Holy cow! Uh, I have no idea what we're doing tomorrow with Rainbow Fright. I honestly I just, you just have her on the show. You have her on, like, you guys should have her on your show just to hear her talk. She's got this best speaking voice on the tube. I mean, it's so cool. I've said this many times. I've said this many times is that I would love to have them remake the Warriors, just so that Rainbow could do the DJ voice. Hey, Killian, how are you? We are here trying to help our good friend Ginja Ninja get to a milestone. So we are here on a mission. We're on a mission from God. That's probably blasphemous, right? So what we're trying to do, we're just trying to help our friend Ninja here get to the promised land. If you haven't subbed to him or would consider subbing to him, that would be awesome. I just dropped the link right there. We are trying to get him up to we're trying to get him up to well, now we're trying to get him up to 920, but we're trying to get him up to 1,000 by Halloween. And there's who I was looking for. Our good friend Mike is here. Did you see that? Of course, he's over in the UK, and has a fantastic channel. No problem, Jim. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that. He's a great guy, and you did well in subbing to him. Definitely did well by doing that. He's a great guy. Um, how you doing, Mike? We're just trying to help out. We're trying to help out Jason, push him closer to 1,000. So yeah, so that'll be a lot. It's good. It's a lot of fun doing these, and we're also talking a little bit about anything you want to talk about. Not bad, not bad. It's a chilly day here, but it's a beautiful day, and so we got so we're promoting Jason and getting them out there, and we're also doing tonight. We'll be back here tonight at 8 o'clock, our regular spot, and we'll be talking with Matt Peters from Mad Angel Films. Uh, do I have people? Do people have a huge film movie collection or not really? Oh, everybody you meet here, Killian, has a large movie collection. I think the one biggest one I know is from my friend Josh, also known as Hobbs Horror. That guy has a killer collection. But he's not on right now. But that guy, his collection is amazing. Mine's okay. Yeah, me too. Uh, wow, ours is all over the place. Mine, I don't know, maybe 1,500, maybe 1,500. Could be a little bigger. Like it could be that much in my closet. And no, I'm not. No, I'm not going to the closet. But our friend, I don't know how many movies people have here. I know that they have a lot. A lot of folks here have a large collection. Most everybody here in here. How about you, Killian? How many movies do you own? What's your favorite movie? Oh, was that a scream? Was that a Scream reference? Holy crap! What's your favorite movie, Sydney? All Scream all the time. You have 200 movies in your movie collection. That's not bad. Mary has over 1,000 for sure. Yes, I believe that. I have a few. Um, I am based in Michigan, via California. Yeah, new Wolfman movie film coming out. Heard mixed about the costume. Some of us said it looked really decent. Some of us said it looked really horrible. Um, I just don't know. I just don't see anybody really jumping up and down for a new werewolf movie, a Wolfman movie. I don't really get that. They keep on slamming these things at us. It's like I like the Wolfman, but we've had so much of them. There's been so many of them. I don't really. Yeah, it just really doesn't do that much for me. Same thing with zombies and vampires. It's like they've been done to dust. I want to see more movies like Late Night with the Devil and Oddity. Now those are movies that I can sink my teeth into. Those are really interesting. Um, I saw the preview for Watcher. Wow, I would really like to get that. That Watcher looks really good. Um, let's see, I wanted to ask you, with all the physical media you own, do you ever get rid of any? Yes, yes, I do. I do. What we have, Mike, we have what they call little libraries, and they're just small. They're small. They're almost like the size of a birdhouse, but a little bit bigger. And inside of it, you could put books. You could leave books, and if you could take a book. And we have three of them in my town that are close to me. And so once in a while, when I have some excess, I'll take 4 or 5 movies, and I'll go to the three boxes, and I'll drop off between 10 to 15 movies for free. People, if they, it's first come first serve. Uh, I have not seen Twisters. I've seen Twister, and I have not seen Twisters. Hopefully that will come through the library. But yeah, I do donate some. It is a great idea. Um, we talked to a gentleman who's big on that, and that's the guy who got me thinking about that was screenwriter John and film director John Oak Dalton. Him and his wife are very big into that, and they donate all the time. I never even thought about it because I had heard about the little libraries, but I thought it was just for books. But he says that uh, um, he goes to several. He has one, actually. He has one on his lawn, that he leaves out there. I would love to do that. If I thought the city or the HOA wouldn't get pissed off at it, I would actually do it on my front lawn too. I think it'd be cool as hell. You don't have them in the UK. Wow, you know what, Mike? I bet you could probably get. I bet I think if you went to your city council and you told them that what you wanted to do, like leave it up in a park, you build it and you install it. I think they let you. I think they probably let you do it. And the thing is, they're never messed with. They are never messed with. We have one at an elementary school. We have one at a park. Uh, two at parks and one at a school, and they've never been damaged or vandalized. Um, yeah, disaster movies are a lot of fun. Uh, yeah, yeah, we're all about that. I am. I like a good disaster movie. Wasn't really big on the Poseidon remake though. I thought that was too slick. See where we're at. All right, 919. Holy holy cow! I think the best thing about doing these types of streams like this, I think what's really fun is the fact that I think I think what's really fun is when we do these streams like this, is that the person that we're doing it for has no idea we're doing it. We just do it. I didn't tell him. I didn't tell him that we're doing this. I just felt like, you know what? I want to do my part. They're trying to get them up to 1,000 for Halloween. Why in the hell not? Why not just jump in there and just start pushing the channel? So we almost got him up to 920. So I'm sure when he gets home, or checks his channel and whatnot. Hopefully, Jason will be touched by all the people that will have subbed to him, and he will see your names. By the way, if you have a public account, he will see your name. So I'm sure he's very grateful. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. He doesn't know we're doing this. I never tell anybody I'm doing their channel. When I do this, I don't tell anybody. I just do it. Brother Max is in the house. What's going on, brother Max? Uh, yeah, water disasters are my yeah. That's my heebie-jeebies too, Brian. I can handle fire, but the water type stuff, that gives me the heebie-jeebies. I just saw this movie on Tubi called The Chamber. Oh my god. Oh, oh, it's just a night. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. It'd be like your worst nightmare. That movie is yeah. Um Disaster film, loved it. Yes, yes. The first Poseidon Adventure, yes. Man, I love the first one. I like the Towering Inferno. Um and then you have the Swarm. Oh god, Swarm. Oh my god, the Swarm was such a mess. It was um yeah, of course, Deep Impact, the Armageddon, 2012. I'm trying Moonfall. I'm trying to think of all the disaster movies. Oh my gosh. So here's a true fact. Here's a true fact about that. So they imported 10,000 bees. 10,000. They imported 10,000 bees. Actually, I think yeah, it was 10,000. I was going to say 100,000, but I don't think it was quite that many. So they imported 10,000 bees for the scenes, for the bee scene. They had all this cast and crew all the way around. You know how many people got stung on the making of the Swarm? Oh, one person. One person got hit. That was it. It was Olivia de Havilland. She got stung once, but otherwise, that was the only person on the cast and crew that got stung during the making of the Swarm. And if you watch the Swarm, you can see there was a lot of bees involved in it. I can do, yeah, um, very, yeah. The bees were very docile. I know we can get them. Let's see if we can get them up to 920. We came in here at 911, or nine. Actually, I think he came in. Yeah, came in here at 911. So we're gonna get him out of here at 920, and maybe we'll do it again tomorrow. Maybe we'll grab a host or something, and we'll get out there and do it tomorrow. Or somebody else will host it, and we'll all go chill out with them, and beat the drum to help Jason out. Um, See if we can do it by Halloween. That's gonna be a tough one, but I know that we can do it. I've seen streams. We've gotten a lot of people to their goals. I think the biggest one we got, geez, I think Hobbs, we got Hobbs to 1,000. He needed some help. Um, see, Lady Valerie says didn't watch. Yeah, I can understand. I can understand people getting scared of watching things like that. Yeah. Um, see, Roller Coaster was very entertaining. Yes, that was a very cool movie. And one of my favorite horror film moments in Final Destination 3, where the girls are in the tanning booth, and that's the song that came on was Roller Coaster by the Spinners. Very fun, very funny for not a very funny scene, right? But it was dark comedy. Um, well, there's been a few. There was one movie called The Bees that came out. There was also one, Attack of the Bee Woman. That was a creature feature one. Um, how if you don't like spiders, I would not recommend the Kingdom of the Spiders. I would not recommend that. Um, that would give you the heebie-jeebies. Though it's a great movie. Um, oh, uh, the Swarm is interesting. Um, yeah, it's ooh, I watched it and reviewed it a few years ago. I I really want. I saw it when it came out in the theater, and it was cheesy then. And when I rewatched it as an adult, I was stunned. I was like, I couldn't understand how they released it. Honestly, I was sitting there watching. How did they release this movie? Who said that was okay? Oh, it needed so much work. They spent so much money on it too, because Irwin Allen always had an all-star cast. Every movie that he made had an all. I think, well, except for the last one, the one with Paul Newman. But the Poseidon Adventure, the Towering Inferno, um, the Swarm. I mean, they're all just huge, huge all-star casts. 2 Minute Warning. Yep. Uh, there's one called Juggernaut that was based on a ship, a terrorist explosion, a terrorist bomb on a ship. That was a good one. Hey, Mika and Kira are here. All right, all right. Uh, Lovely people to talk to. By all means, uh, we are doing a. We're trying to get our good friend uh, Ginja Ninja up to 1,000 subs. Um, so yeah, if anybody's not doing anything tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern time, if nobody's doing anything tomorrow at 1 Eastern, maybe someone could donate an hour and host it. Um, maybe we could do that. Maybe we get a marathon train going. Someone could pick up this stream and then stream for an hour. We could all go over there and party over there and try to get some fresh faces in, and just keep the ball rolling. Uh, and I will tell you what's coming up here because my time is almost up. Oh, awesome, awesome. I would already thought you would have subbed. Oh wow, okay, that's awesome. That's hell yeah. Okay, we got to 920. So we got to our goal. I mean, I'm happy with 920. I'm happy. I think that's amazing. So when he gets here, I think he's sleeping right now, actually. I think it is I think it's tomorrow over in Australia. I think it's at night. That's probably why we haven't seen him right so far, is because it's at nighttime in Australia right now. They are It's Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday night in Australia right now. Arachnophobia. Yeah, people get creeped out by spiders. Arachnophobia was good. Uh, Lava Tarantula was good. Ice Spiders was really good. Camel Spiders was really good. Um, God, they've done a few. They've done their fair share of spiders. Yes, yes. Where are we going? We're going back to the future. Um, so tonight, again, it's Matt Peters with cast and crew from Mad Angel Films. He will be here tonight. We'll be talking about Graveyard Shark. Um, I know, I'm so happy for Waffles. Uh, and then on the 29th, tomorrow night, it's Rainbow Fright. Or the Ray from Rainbow Fright will be here with us tomorrow. And then Wednesday, that will be Mike Zero will be here with us. Screenwriter and director Mike Zero will be here with us, talking about his new film Horrified. We'll be talking with him on the 30th. And then on Halloween, while everybody's out giving away trick or treats and all that good stuff, we will be talking to Kayla Marr will be with us on the 31st. So we are going out with a bang on we're going out with a bang on for October. So we have we got some good shows coming up here in November. I just got to find them first. So, Sting film was cool. Yes, yeah. Um, how about the spider in the Lord of the Rings and the Return of the King? Oh no, maybe that was Two Towers. That was a good spider. Um, Manda from the Godzilla movies. All right, we have hit our 2 hour mark. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I want to thank you guys all for coming out here. This is going to be awesome. Again, I'll probably come back and try to do this tomorrow. To tell you the truth, I think I'll probably do that. I think if we get some fresh faces in here, we'll get some more heads for them. I think we can get. I think we can get him up to 1,000 by Halloween. He's only has 80 to go. 80 to go. That's not bad. I mean, he could do this. We could do this. Wouldn't that be cool as hell to actually do that? To get Jason 80. Um, yeah, and then yeah, or tomorrow night. Tomorrow we'll do. I'll even say it right here, even though he's standing right here. But tomorrow I'm going to come back and do this, and we're going to do this for our good friend Waffles. We're going to come back and help our friend Waffles out. Um, he promised not to delete his page, so his channel this time. So I think tomorrow night at 1 o'clock, well, it'll probably be 1 o'clock about that. Tomorrow's library day. So about 1 o'clock, I'll be back and we'll be doing this again, and we'll be helping our good friend Waffles out. So if you haven't subbed to Waffles, you will be. Promise you. He's got new haul videos out. Um, of course, if his haul videos are all movies in the 70s or 80s, we'll just probably cancel that until Waffles does a IFC haul video. Uh, Waffles, Michael, did you see Late Night with the Devil yet? Tomorrow's library day. That's right. The bat is here with us. That's awesome. Um, the Midnight Society will be returning in November, by the way. It will be returning with me and the Nat, and we're going to be, hopefully, we can get the Bat to join us, but we're not sure. But we will be here on the Midnight Society in November. I know in December we will also be back, and I cannot wait. But I don't want to give out too much information about the Midnight Society show until we get everything all you know dotted I's and cross our T's. But yeah, thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. And of course, if you haven't subbed to my channel, me and the Cheeto will be down with that. We're always looking for fresh faces. Thank you so much. Runs a great channel. Great channel. Always has. Plus, he's got the best YouTube name going. I mean, as much as I love Rainbow Fright, I still got to go with Heroic Waffles as my favorite channel name. Oh my gosh, Late Night with the Devil is amazing. That's an amazing movie. So cool. That's such a cool movie. Um, and next month in November as well for the ISC show, since we talked about the ISC Midnights, we will be watching A Perfect Day. We'll be talking about A Perfect Day with Benicio del Toro and Tim Robbins and Olga Kurlenko. It's a fantastic movie. Uh, if you have not seen it, I will try to get you a link. I put a link down to the show. You can go over there and hit notify me. In fact, you can hit notify me on all the shows that I put up there, upcoming streams. That would be amazing. I would love that so much. Um, yeah, uh, fantastic show with you guys today, and we'll be back tomorrow afternoon. And when I am, we'll be talking about waffles. Yeah, I'm getting in the morning. I'm fixing waffles. All right, this is tonight. Graveyard Shark, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Be here. Thank you for your support, and we will talk to you guys soon. And thanks on behalf of Ninja. Thanks for all the new subs. Peace. End stream.